Everybody, what is up? This is your boy Mike, and I am back again today with a very special guest. Your girl,
Jina Kim.
She's in the house, y'all.
Hi, everyone.
I love that voice. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, hi, everyone. It's the end of 2020, actually.
Finally.
I've been waiting for this day so long.
Part of me is excited about it. At the same time, part of me is like, is all the bad things going to turn off like a switch? Like, as soon as 2021 is here, it's like, oh, okay, no more bad things are going to happen.
Yeah.
But we thought it was going to be the same for 2020. So, but no worries. No worries. This will be a much better year. We'll be able to leave Korea at some point and go traveling.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, hopefully,
Yeah.
sometime this year.
Sometime.
I'm hoping. At least within Asia. Hopefully, at least within Asia.
Do something our government, yeah, okay.
Speaking of leaving Korea or
Yeah.
coming to Korea, so this has been on my mind for a while now, and I've had conversations with other YouTubers about it. But the topic is YouTubers in Korea.
YouTubers in Korea. Oh,
Yes.
I love it.
And it's not typically my style to like talk about other YouTubers, and I'm not gonna obviously mention any names, but it's just things that I'm noticing.
Yeah.
Between like the 5 years that I've been doing YouTube so far.
5 years?
5 years now. 5 years in
Oh.
Korea. I've noticed some things, and I have some frustrations, and it's nothing against these YouTubers
Yeah.
at all who do these things, but I got a few frustrations.
Yeah, I think I know what they are.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, I know the pattern. Yeah.
Okay, so here's my first frustration. Okay? My first frustration
Yeah.
is, and I'm slightly guilty of it too, 5 years ago, is people come to Korea. They're like, okay, I'm going to be an English teacher in Korea, right?
Yep.
And then, then they get the Korean, and it's like, I'm going to vlog my travels. And then they start using their phone and they start recording their life here in
Yes.
South Korea.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, look, my life is good. This is my first time eating kimchi. And then they like record it. This is my first time eating samgyeopsal. Watch me as I don't know, hang up my clothes.
What is that? 불닭볶음면?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh my god. I'm so tired of seeing this
Spicy
video.
noodles. I'm actually guilty. I once I did it.
I did too. I have one of those videos. But it's like, I guess what it is like years down the line, as content creators, like with anything, we grow, right? And we improve, and then we start putting out content that's either more meaningful or content that's like better put together.
Yeah.
And so when we look at those who are just like getting to that step where it's like, oh, I've seen this done a lot on YouTube. I'm going to make a video too about spicy ramen. Or, oh, okay, I'm going to do an apartment tour video.
Yes, right.
And I think what really frustrates me, and again, I have no ill will toward these YouTubers whatsoever. It's just noticing a trend, is that I will put out this video with this message, or this video with this intention, or I put out this much effort, right?
Yeah.
And only get like this many views.
I know.
And then they're like, I'm gonna show you how to use a subway. Or like, they're like, we did that, but like, they were like, okay, I'm gonna ride the subway from here to here, right? And then it's just that one random video. One video gets like 300K, 400K.
Right.
And then from there, all of their videos hit this stride. And you're just like, really? Like, for real? Like,
Yes, right. I know. Yeah, the video that I got like a lot of views. That video is about why you should not move to Korea.
oh, isn't it like, you have like 2 million on that video?
Yeah, about 2 million. I don't know, like 3 million. I don't really know, but it's always something like that. Like, I always talk about Korea, but a lot of people know that great things about Korea. So if I say something bad about Korea, then they're like so crazy, and then they love it.
Yeah.
And a lot of Koreans, they hate me because of that reason.
Yeah,
you know?
I remember you telling like you be getting some nasty messages from like Koreans and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's also really funny that you said that, because I feel also like I did a video about that too, about like reasons to not come to Korea, because I remember you releasing that video, and just like that video, it like took off pretty. Like it was at like a good rate. Like it did well, then it slowed down, and then it was just like boom, and then just like exploded.
Yeah.
And I remember I made a video about reasons to not come to Korea intentionally, because I saw you made a video, and I was like, okay, maybe I can make it onto her next, like the next video, right? I didn't. So I didn't get those views. But it's funny that you say that, because I also seen other videos where people say like, it's like the 5 reasons. The 5 reasons videos.
Yeah,
5 reasons you should come to Korea. 5 reasons you shouldn't come to Korea. 5 reasons you should do, 5 things you shouldn't do in Korea. And again, those people, before you know it, they're like, I don't know, they're 40K subscribers.
Right.
And you're just like really? You know, I don't know.
Or like apartment hunting videos, you know? Mm-hmm. Those videos always get lots of views.
And I don't know why. And it makes me sad on the inside.
All the same content.
Yeah.
But they somehow always watch those videos. Not something new, you know?
The other thing that really gets me is, I don't know if there's now a trend of couple channels, but which there's some couple channels I like. It may be because I'm biased because I know those couples and everything. But then like, it's just like channels where it's like, I have a Korean boyfriend. Or I have actually, no, I have never seen, do you know any channels that have a Korean girlfriend?
Korean girlfriend? Usually it's, no.
I don't normally see them, but typically I see channels owned by women who have a Korean boyfriend.
Yes, right.
Right? And then they're like, oh, me and my Korean boyfriend did this. I played a prank on my Korean boyfriend like this. And it's just like, their views explode. And I wonder if it's because there's a lot of viewers out there who want to know what it's like to have a Korean boyfriend, or they dream of this oppa that they could get. And again, it's nothing against those people who have these channels, but it's just things that I'm noticing.
I think there are 2 reasons. First of all, the girls usually, they are looking so pretty. You know, they are usually from, you told me, like Russia or Ukraine.
Right, like those Eastern European, a lot of them are Eastern European. And,
they're usually so pretty, and they are like perfect beauty standard of Koreans, you know, like foreign beauty standard, you know, like they look like a doll. So a lot of people, they just watch those videos because she is pretty. And another reason is that the guy, because he's Korean. That's it.
Here's what kills me. Here's what kills me, right? It's like, so like the Korean viewers, I feel like they watch because of her and the dynamics of the relationship, right? And I feel that any Western viewers watch because of they want the Korean guy or the idea of that relationship as well. But the Korean guys are typically just regular Korean guys. Like,
just Korean.
They're just Korean. It's not like they're like really beautiful, or like, you know, they're not bad looking people, but at the same time, it's not like you're seeing like someone who has like a K-pop face, you know, in these channels, right?
No.
It blows my mind.
Why? Right?
Yeah. And, you know, some couples, and I've seen a few, they produce some really good content. I've seen some couples that produce really good content.
Really?
I have. And you can tell because they've taken on, like, I did an interview about like a year and some change ago. This couple named Malia and Jay. They continue to make they blew up, and then they continue to make videos, and then they kind of altered their style to be more cinematic as well.
That's great.
And so I became more interested in their videos because they started to pick up a certain style, right? And I was like, okay, this is actually kind of nice. I really like this, right? Then you have some couple channels where it's just like, it just feels like it's just not well done.
Yeah.
But they just kind of just like, I don't know, they fold clothes, or they're like, I'm gonna ask my boyfriend like 50 questions today or something like that. And it's just so easily done. And they put it out, and it's just like, bam, views are just high. But maybe, I don't know, maybe the YouTube algorithm, maybe that's also, I'm sure that plays a part.
Yeah, and also they usually, you know what, I found a pattern.
What's the pattern?
Those couples that like, they always do like prank. You know, there is that trend.
Yeah,
like tattoo, like prank. Or like, what was that? Or like speaking in English for 24 hours challenge, something like that, you know? And I hate them. I'm sorry, but I hate them.
No. I mean, I've seen like I pretend to break up with my girlfriend prank. And I'm just like,
oh my gosh, that's
like,
terrible.
Why would you do that? I mean, most likely though, obviously the girlfriend is in on it. Like, and it's hard to believe some of those channels too. Like, which I think you did a video a while back of just like YouTube channels that like got canceled because they were just extremely fake.
Yes.
And it's like, I feel like when they do stuff like that, it's so fake.
So fake. I can tell, like, oh my god, they just, you know, they just like said, okay, let's do this, and then acting.
Oh yeah, they're in on it. Like each person, they know what they're doing. And and again, the viewers, like you look at the comment, and it's like they get so into it. Like the subscribers, the viewers, they believe it. They think it's real.
And you know what? There's another pattern. You know what is the great way for those people to get a lot of views? Saying, so we decided to break up.
Yes.
They break up so many times.
Yes. Oh, I've seen that.
Oh my god, it's so annoying.
Oh my god, yeah. It's like, yeah, and they started that exact same way.
They always like, oh, we broke up, and I'm like, finally.
Right?
But then they again.
And then you watch the video, you're like,
surprise, you know.
And then like you look at the thumbnail, and then they're kind of like,
yeah, I know.
Right, and the other person's like way over there, and they look all sad, and you're like, wow, you guys played us.
That's so awful. I don't know. Are they a real couple or just like business partner or?
I think a little bit of both. What I'm curious about is when these couples get into relationships.
Yep.
Is it one person going in like, I'm going to start a YouTube channel, but I need a boyfriend, or it's like. Or girlfriend.
Yeah.
Or is it like, I'm going to, let me date this person. And then while they're dating them, we should start a YouTube channel.
Well.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, there's different versions of this, right? Because you have like the couples who are dating who have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And then you have a few out there that are married.
Yeah.
And they do their channel all together.
Yeah.
Which is another reason why if I try to get Rose on this channel, it wouldn't work. But that's another reason why I don't have a couple channel. Because I would rather be known more for like either my own creativity. My own ability to produce content rather than like people just want to see because it's just a couple. You know?
Yeah, I get it. Gosh.
I think probably my biggest frustration is just, and I mentioned it earlier, it's just the fact that content is constantly recycled.
Oh, right.
And I think that's probably the biggest frustration I have, because even I just took some time just to kind of look at people's content out there, and like a lot of YouTubers, and here's the tricky part with us, is that our content is typically Korea based, right? We talk about something to do with Korea.
Yeah.
Versus you look at, let's say, a YouTuber that is Korean, who does their content in Korean, most likely won't talk about Korea, but they have like some other focus. So whether it's like something with sports, technology, whatever, right? I feel like those worlds, there's constant change, right? And I think this is the thing about our content. So just to kind of like give the other YouTubers who are constantly making the same content over and over and over again giving them a little bit of slack. I would say our content doesn't ever change, right? Korea is Korea. Now you would have to look at different aspects of Korea. So like you look at DK, right?
Yeah.
TV, like they do stuff on like K-pop. And stuff, right? K-pop is constantly changing.
Yes,
or Korean dramas are constantly changing, right? So then, like, their content constantly creates itself. They just got to go and make it, right?
Yeah.
But, like, if you look at lifestyle, people like you and I, it's like, you have to get creative.
Yes.
You have to get really... So, like, you're always coming out with some video, and, like, some of it's kind of, like, is really funky. It's weird, but it's funny. And some of your other stuff is funny. Some of your other stuff is serious. So, it's like, you're having to come up with different things all the time, right? Versus some YouTubers where, like, if I was to do a K-pop reaction where I watch a video and I sit there, which is another thing that bothers me, is reactions. I'm sorry, again, no offense to people who do reactions.
I do that. It's okay.
I think to dabble into the content is cool, but when you look at people who would have like a few 100,000, you know, and they sit there, they'll put someone else's video and then just kind of like talk over it.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, look at Nick Hyun, do this, like, you know, and then they just kind of look at the video and talk about it. Like, I don't know why, but I find that frustrating only because we're taking someone else's content and then making content with their content.
Yeah. But those videos are actually fun. You know?
maybe who knows? Maybe I don't watch it. Now, granted, I do watch some reviewers, like some people who like review certain things and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, I kind of like this, right? Versus like I don't know, maybe it's because I'm not a big K-pop fan as much as I used to be anymore, so I won't sit there and watch somebody else watch a video and just react to it.
And you know what? There's another thing that I want to mention actually.
Yeah.
You know, like YouTubers in Korea, but we target our audiences are from like other countries, right? But most other like foreign, especially like foreign YouTubers living in Korea, they target like Koreans. So they speak in Korean and they talk about Korean culture and Korean food and something like that. And I always feel like they have to compliment on Korean culture, never criticize. They always, yeah, that's so fake. I can tell that, okay, I love Korean so much, you know, I love Korean food so much. I love spicy food, all the things. And once they say, you know what, you know, Sam Ochuri, you know that. Yeah, once he just said that I don't like this about, you know, this topic, and then he just got canceled.
I don't know.
Right
like,
away.
People just like, they lost it. They lost it. And I guess because he's literally like, he's always like, oh, Korea is, like, I like Korea. Korea is the best here. Korea is the best there. But as soon as he said something about something he disapproved of with Korea doing something, everybody completely turned on him.
That's right.
Or I would say many people. I'm not gonna say everybody.
Yeah.
But many people turned on him. And it was bad. Like, they even talked about Ghana and talked about the state of Ghana and everything. And I was just like, wow, now they're just like attacking his country.
Yeah, this is that moment like people saying like, so you are just using Korea for your like fame, you know, just for your content, for your popularity, you are just using it. That's what they say. Just so all the people, they always have to like apologize for saying something. For example, like Oliver Sam.
Yeah.
I love that channel, but he always somehow like say sorry. I'm very sorry, guys, and I'm very sorry about having a dog, like Korean dog, and I'm very sorry that I have a Korean car. You know.
Like, I did make a video on Oliver Sam once.
Oh yeah, I know it. I know about that.
Yeah.
But as soon as you talk something bad about Korea, then all the Korean viewers, they're gonna attack you like crazy. So you should not have any opinions about anything. You just, all you have to do is you have to love Korea. That's it.
Yeah. This could really spill into the topic that I wanted to speak to you about when it comes to K-pop and stuff like that. But it's that as a YouTuber, when your audience is Korean, do you have to be this perfect model person? Because I feel like it's the same for K-pop singers as well, is that you have to be this perfect model of a person where you have no opinion about things politically. You can never love anybody ever. I feel like YouTubers can get away with that just because obviously we're a little bit more personal than like, let's say someone who is like someone in BTS or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But like, you're not supposed to be dating anybody for them. You are only supposed to do good things and say good things.
Yes.
You can't be a human.
Yes, right.
Right?
The moral standard, moral standard is so high. So you shouldn't do like anything when you're young. Like something bad if you did that when you're young, then you are gonna be canceled.
God, and it comes right back and gets you. It makes me think about like, so with having a foreign audience, and I don't know how you feel about this, but having a foreign audience, do you feel like it's easier to make certain mistakes and then kind of go back than if you would have a Korean audience and then make certain mistakes?
Yeah, much better. I mean, I'm very relieved because, you know, I have like foreign audience, so I can just say whatever I want to. But for my Korean channel, you know, I have Korean channel and I'm gonna upload videos. But you know what? I cannot really say like bad things or like just to be like, I cannot be too honest, you know what I mean? Yeah, I cannot really say something sexual or, you know, I cannot be like too bitchy because I have to be a nice person, I guess. That's what they want. And if I lie something, I know because I have another channel, you know, my It's Jina Kim channel. So if I open my Korean channel, like if it becomes big, then they're gonna find out my old videos from my original channel and they're gonna say like, she's the one who's saying bad things about Korea and Korean culture. She should not be like a role model of Korean, something like that. I know about that and they're gonna attack me. That's the moment that I'm gonna be canceled. But anyways, I'm gonna do that anyway. Whatever, I'm okay, I'm good.
Just you do your thing.
Yeah, whatever.
There are always gonna be people who are gonna try and stop you with that. In which, you know, for this video, we have a lot of love out there for people who are making content. And good, do your thing on YouTube, grow, make a name for yourself. It's just more of, we starting to notice these like patterns, these trends and everything. But are you noticing any trends like that? What are you seeing with YouTubers out in Korea? Let us know in the comment box below. Also, make sure if you haven't done so already, which I'm pretty sure all of you have, make sure you subscribe to your girl Jina Kim. She's waiting on your subscription. Also, make sure you smack that notification bell. Make sure you hit all, get all the notifications. That way you know she comes out with a video. You'll know if I come out with a video. But until the next video though, you guys be cool. Peace.
Peace.